Oh, that would be the little teeny weeny speaker. So I wonder what a talking clock says. Okay, it came with a piece of cellophane, smoked cellophane to go over the display. It actually has instructions in English. Let's see, sockets, chips. Alright, large LEDs. Huh. And a USB plug. Is that a switch or an LED? That's an LED. Got 1 watt. Using. So easy for a speech check. SK dip 15W. Oh yeah, DS1302. Oh, that's the time chip. That's probably the processor. That's probably the sound chip. Yep, there's the tiny little crystal. Oh, the tuning fork for the clock. Alright, this is my review of the OHTOP DIY digital LED electronic clock I bought from Amazon a few months ago. This was a kit, of course. It's available in 4 colors. This is a talking clock, so it talks. Move this out of the way. We're going to turn it on here. And it always makes that noise. One thing to note when you assemble this kit, so the first time you want to power up, you want to press this button and these 2 buttons all together and hold them. It needs to do a reset. The instructions are in the manual, but the key is it's not 2 buttons you need to hold. You need to hold all 3, and that is mentioned. I bought the white one. It's a little bluish with the smoke filter that came with it. The speakers in the back. There's rather bright LED. I don't have that feature. It requires a battery, by the way. You'll definitely want to have that. That way it'll keep the time when the power's off, or you have it unplugged from USB or what have you. It runs off 5 volts. This is the button to make it talk. 21:26. Gives the time in 24-hour time. There may be a way to give you AM and PM. I have it set up for 24-hour time. Yeah, and this is a acrylic case. Again, very similar to the speakers that I assembled a little while ago. The nut sits in here. The bolt screws in. I find it easiest to thread the nut onto the bolt and then slipping it into the slots and the other pieces. Kit's not difficult to assemble. There's actually no surface mount parts with this one. And yeah, it runs off 5 volts. Not Doesn't take very long to assemble. This probably took me maybe accumulated 3 hours at most on this. It's a pretty quick kit to assemble. And works really nice. It is running off 5 volts. It's pulling 20 milliamps essentially.
21, 27.
You can see where it surged up to 160 milliamps when it was talking. So it's well within the ratings of USB ports, so it will happily run off of a, in this case I've got it running off of a USB wall wart, which I'll probably do a review video of that later on. Yeah, outputting 5.09. And that's really it. This is a nice little kit. I didn't have any problems with it. I did break a trace, easy enough to fix. You can download the actual schematic for this in case you actually had to troubleshoot it. You add the LED segments last. And to get this decimal point up here, they flip this digit upside down. So that's something you got to be mindful when you're assembling this. You want to make sure to flip that digit upside down. And again, it's documented in the silk screen and in the manual. So if you're looking for a cute little kit to assemble, that at the end of it you got something that's useful, this may be a kit for you. So, thank you for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.